on, that's going. 2:04 in the morning right now, and the weirdest sounds are coming from in here. Oh, what the heck is that? What is going on, my doggies? Welcome to a solo survival mission. I am returning to a place where I legitimately nearly died doing one of these survival videos. So we're gonna try to survive out here for the next couple of days. We're on this massive cliff formation out here. There is nobody in sight. There is nothing in sight. There's no food, water, there's no shelter. There is nothing around here. It's just you and me trying to push it out for the next couple of days. What we have on us, we have one knife, one fishing hook, and a little bit of fishing line. That is all I'm gonna be using for the next couple of days to try to survive out here on these desolate, dry, look at this, these barren cliffs. Straight off the bat, there are two things that I've got to keep a very, very keen eye out for out here. First thing are snakes. I've seen two highly venomous snakes on the walk in here. So if I get bitten by a snake out here, it is all over Red Rover. I'm done and dusted. Literally, if I get bitten by a snake, there is no way I'm gonna walk myself back up to the top of that cliff. I've got to keep a very keen eye out for snakes. Also bees. We're gonna be sleeping somewhere along this big cliff face. If I got stung by a shitload of bees, it's probably gonna be all over as well. So bees and snakes are the two things that are on my mind right now. Seen two venomous snakes this morning. That is not a good bloody start. Look at this. That is our first cave. That's sick. This is where we've got to be very, very careful for bees. This is where the bees will always push up. Oh, look at this, man. Wow. Look at this, bro. This is sick. This would be an epic place to sleep. I would just about guarantee that this entire cave here would be full of mosquitoes, all sorts of bugs. You probably wouldn't want to be a claustrophobic person right now because this is a very, very tight little opening, but beautiful sandy bottom here would be a good place to sleep. We'll keep pushing on, but we'll just keep this in mind. It's a pretty epic little spot. Look at this. That's amazing. Look at the fish. Literally, I can see fish in here. That's a good fish, man. That's a big fish down there. There we go. Right, these little shells that I'm cutting open here, they're called periwinkles. They're actually quite nice to eat. You can completely eat that shell, but it's also a very bloody good fishing bait. So what I'm doing is, I'm just getting that little slimy piece of meat out of the shell, and I'm just gonna chuck it into this pool of water behind me and see if any fish come up to it. If they do, we'll have a little fish in here. We've got one fishing hook on this challenge and one fishing hook only. If I lose this hook, we are in some big trouble. So I'm gonna crack open these shells, chuck them down here into this water, see if we can bring some fish out. Look at that slimy, gooey goodness. I'm gonna chuck it in the water here, see if we can bring a couple of fish around. You see a couple of small fish, probably not big enough to eat. I'm just gonna flop it in there and see what happens. Oh, they're going crazy for it. Look at this. Look at the size of that one. Oh my God, there are some good fish in these pools. There's a fish about, I don't know, 20 centimeters, 25 centimeters in this tiny little pool right here. That thing will snap the line that I've got. I've got super light line. That was a big fish. Came straight in and ate that little periwinkle I chucked in the water. You're kidding. Oh, we've got to try to get some of these fish for dinner tonight. That's epic. There are definitely fish in these pools. No way. Look at that fish right there. That's a good size, man. I'm gonna drop that bait right in front of his face. What I've done is I've just tied the fishing line around my wrist. Oi, 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 oi. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Come on. Oh, oh, we've got fish on. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh! No way, dude. You have got to be kidding me. First snail to hit the water. Have a go at that thing. That is a beautiful, beautiful fish. That's going straight on a fire. That is going to be beautiful later on. That is the first snail to hit the water, and we have got an incredibly beautiful little fish there. I'm going to quickly neck him, chuck him in our backpack. That is going on the fire for dinner. If we can get a couple of these, that's going to be beautiful. It's bigger than me hand. Like, that's my hand. Look at that. It's bigger than my hand. That is a beautiful way to start the day. Epic little fish. Oh, there's a fish right there. Look at that. Here we go, here we go. Oi, oi, oi. Go, big dog. Go, big dog. Go, 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 go. No. Yes, the big one's coming out for it. Big one's coming for it. Big one's coming for it. Big one's got it. Big one's got it. Oosh! Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Yes! That is what I'm talking about, doggies. Oh, this is way too much fun, dude. All of these little rock pools hold fish. Have a look at that thing. That's the one we got just then. They are aggressive little bastards, man. They come out and smash that snail as soon as they smell it. That's gonna go real good on the fire. It's about the size of my hand. That one is a little bit smaller than the first one we got, but that's so sick, man. Look at that thing, man. We are eating so good. Like, this is actually really, really bloody fun. All you gotta do is sneak up to these little rock pools, find the fish that are in them, and then you just drop a snail at it, and as soon as these fish smell the snail, they're super aggressive, man. They come straight out and they boof it. So we've got a big walk. I've just got to keep punching and punching. We've got a long walk ahead of us still this arvo, but I'm just going to keep fishing all these random little rock holes, and hopefully we can gather a feed. We've got 2 beautiful fish right now, couple more. It's going to be real good. Look at these ones here. This is going to be sick. Ready? Watch this. There are some big ones in here, man. Look at this right there. All right, the bait's going straight down in his face. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, oh, fish on. Yeah. Oh, you dumb dog. That was it, man. That's it. That's what it's all about. Look at that thing. That's so good. That is some of the best fun you can have with your pants on. That was super fun. We have 3 fish in the bag right now. That is more than enough for a feed. So what I've got to do now is we've really got to start putting our attention towards staying warm tonight, getting the bugs out of the cave, and the only way that we're going to be able to do that is starting a fire. So I'm just going to go up here now, this big cliff, walk around here, pick up as much firewood as I can, and be super, super careful of snakes. This is where I saw the 2 snakes before. Not this exact space, but this kind of vegetation is where the snakes were. So keep a very keen eye out. We'll go for a walk, we'll get some firewood, and then we'll jump back down on that water side. We'll just keep pushing. We've got a long walk to get to the cave. But this looks like we'll be able to gather a little bit of firewood. All right, let's head in there. Well, it's not a lot of firewood, but it's gonna do. This is probably all the firewood I could really find, the good pieces of wood. So that's just gonna have to do us for the afternoon. That's more than enough wood to cook the fish on. I'll keep walking, we'll keep scavenging, and hopefully we can find a little bit more wood than this. We should do. Oh, the memories! Look where we are, doggies. We've made it to the cave. Remember this place? This is where I nearly died. Dehydration levels, massive. We've made it back to the cave. Look at this. Yes, man. It is exactly how we left it. Even our rope. Here, we've even got an old firewood from last time. Right, that firewood will do us. The rope from the last video is still here. Look at this, man. Oh, the crab catcher. This is what we were catching the crabs with. You're kidding, still here. No one's been here. Look at this. This is the best place on earth right now. That's where we had the original fire. That's where we're gonna start a fire tonight. Yes. Check this out, dude. Last time I was here, there were bats all through here. There was full of bats. I was flying in and out of that cave there. This is so sick. But what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be sleeping over here. This little cave here is where we're going to be sleeping for the night. Literally home sweet home. Pretty excited about it too. Have a look at this. This is so dope. Look at that, dude. Before we do anything, what I'm going to do right now is grab this knife out of the bag and we're going to go have a mad feed straight out the front of our home. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at that. Yum. I am gonna go to ham on these oysters. Oh man, it does not get fresher than that. Oh, that is so good. I'm gonna go crazy out here. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, man. That's so big, dude. Look at the size of that thing. Look how beautiful these oysters are. That is another beautiful oyster. I've had about 15 or 20 of these. The whole entire rock here is just, it is loaded. Like I'm talking loaded with oysters. That is another beautiful one there. Oh, man, they are so fresh, so good. I'm just gonna walk around here for the next 40 minutes and just pillage oysters. I'm gonna fill up on oysters, start a fire, cook a couple of fish. Life's good, man. It is good. We do not have too much time left before that sun goes down. We've got to run, man. We've got a fire to start. We've really got to hoof it. Look at this, dude. This is so sick, man. That is where we're sleeping tonight, right there in the middle of that cave. We've got to get a little fire started and start cooking up these beautiful fish we got. Oh, go. Is that going? That's going. Yes, man. Go, baby, go, baby. Oh, is it gonna go? That's a goer. She's gonna be a little grower. Yes. This little fire is perfect right now. What it's doing is it's smoking this whole entire cave out. And you want that smoke to get rid of all the mosquitoes. There are heaps of mosquitoes. You can see them sitting up on the roof here. They're actually like, they just sit up in the cool, dark places. So what this smoke's gonna do, this is gonna smoke them out. This is gonna get rid of them all. And then once we get a nice little bed of coals down here, we'll be able to get that fish on. Those 3 epic little fish that we've got. But right now that smoke is just filling up this cave. Look at this, it's all smoky at the back there. We're gonna be sleeping in here for the whole entire night, so we don't wanna have too many bugs, especially mosquitoes. That's probably our biggest issue. They're definitely gonna get smoked out. Look at this. This little fire is doing its job real good. Oh, I'm bloody knackered. I just ran all the way back up there where I got the firewood from because this rusty, disgusting, busted ass piece of whatever this is, I found this when I was getting firewood before. I didn't think it would come in handy, so I left it there. But now that I thought about it, I can actually use that as like a grill plate. Because what I'm gonna do with these fish is, I'm just gonna leave the fish whole. We're not gonna gut them, we're not gonna scale them, we're not doing nothing. We're just gonna leave the fish as they are, chuck them straight in the coals. Then I was thinking I could either use this as like a plate or we could use it as like a little grill over the top of the fire. But it's very rusty. Probably a tetanus party happening right here, but I don't know. We'll see if we can use it as sort of a grill or just a plate to rest the fish on or something. It'll come in handy. Every man's trash is another man's treasure, especially when you're out here doing this. All we've got with us right now is a knife and a little fishing hook. So that there, that is definitely gonna come in handy. Scrap that idea. I am gonna take the guts out of the fish. I'm only gonna take the guts out of the fish. I'm gonna leave the scales on. So what I'll actually do with this epic little rusty bloody thing that we found here, I'm just gonna sit the fish on there like that, straight on top of the fire, and it'll be like our grill plate. But what's gonna happen is that I'll leave the scales on these fish. That fish has quite large scales. You can see there. These ones, not so large scales, but what'll happen is the scales will protect it from the rust. It'll be all good. These are gonna taste good, man. That's a fair feed. Look at that. Got 3 beautiful little fish here. They're gonna go straight on the coals in about 10 minutes. As soon as that fire pit is down, it's gonna be good. Woo-hoo-hoo! It is a smoky cave in here right now. Look at the smoke in here. This thing is doing its job. There is gonna be no mosquitoes in here tonight. Look at that, dude. It is so smoky. What I'm gonna do is, we'll grab this beautiful tray. Look at that, 3 incredibly beautiful fish caught with 1 fishing hook. I'm just gonna bang them straight on there. What the aim of the game here is I wanna cook them. There's a lot of heat coming off of there, but I don't want flame. I reckon that smoke which is passing the fish is slowly gonna cook them. They're gonna taste bloody beautiful. Look at the views, man. Look at the smoke in here. Check this out. It's hectic, but it's psycho. Look at that. Look at that. Smoke slowly draining past us. Epic little cook going on down there. Man. Seriously, I absolutely love doing this kind of shit. Like, nothing better. It really isn't. Come out into nature with bugger all. It's the best feeling. Look at that. More importantly, look at this. We're smoking fish right now. That's gonna be good, man. It is too good to be true, man. Look at this right now. I just watched one of the most banging sunsets sink over there. In here, this is where we're sleeping, in this beautiful little cave. It is smoky. It smells like fish in there. We've got fish cooking over there. Watch one of the most incredible sunsets sink over there. It's just too good, man. Doing this kind of thing is like, it's just too good. If you ever get a chance, get outside, take minimal things into the bush and just have fun. This is so sick. Look at it. Look at our fish, dude. Look at them. They're actually looking pretty bloody good. Oh, good. Not burning. Little tetanus fish shots. That is so hot, bro. Ooh. Yeah, man, these are gonna be incredible. That fire is perfect. Look at that. It's the perfect cooking fire. Punching out a lot of heat. Well, this is basically how it's gonna look for me tonight. This is the bedroom. These are the views. I'm just laying down on this perfectly nice flat piece of limestone rock. We've got the backpack as a pillow, very close to the fire. That's gonna keep us warm. It's also gonna keep insects, bugs off us during the night. This is basically it, very simple. We've done it once, we'll do it again. I actually don't mind doing this kind of thing. It really makes you appreciate a bed when you go to a real bed, but fire will just tinker away. I've got probably just enough wood to last us a couple more hours, so I'll just feed 1 stick at a time. I don't need to have a big fire, I just want to have a nice little fire. So that thing will just pump away like that. Those fish are cooling down right now. They're gonna be good to eat in about 2 minutes. And this is it, man. This is what it looks like. This is inside the cave. Boom! Dinner is served. Look at this. I'll be the first one to say these aren't going to be the best tasting fish in the world, but it's better than nothing. And I reckon they're cooked pretty good. Like, look at that beautiful white meat inside. This is the reason why I left the scales on. I've just got to be very, very careful I don't make too much of a mess around this area, because this is where I'm going to be sleeping all night. And as soon as ants pick up on the fact that there's food around, this place will be covered in ants. So I'll just make sure to put everything back on the steel tray, not on the bloody floor. But look at that. That's pretty good. That's real good. That beautiful white meat. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna get straight into that. Well, it smells pretty bloody good. It's nice white meat. Here we go. Yeah, definitely not the best tasting fish in the world, but it's actually not bad at all. It's cooked very, very well. It is not too bad whatsoever, actually. Nice, white, juicy meat. And that's all right. Let's try this little sucker here. Let's try this weird little looking fish. This thing's got really thick scales, so it should just pull away. Oh, look at that, dude. Literally just pulls away so perfectly. Let's try this little That little aggressive one that smoked that snail. Look at that, beautiful white meat. Ooh. Ow. That is so different. That little fish tastes so different to the other ones, way better. Nice white meat. The other one's not too bad, but this little thing here, whatever kind of fish that there is really good. Oh, what a day. Big day. Put a fork in me, I'm done. I reckon I'm gonna get a bit of shut-eye, eh? To be honest, I'm knackered. Big feed of oysters, 3 beautiful little fish for dinner, 1 good tasting, 2 not so good, but still, I ate them. They're fish. Food is food, man. When you're out here on these little missions, you just gotta take what you can get, eh? But I'm gonna try to get a little bit of shut-eye. If anything weird or wacky happens during the night, I'm gonna smack that record button, bring you guys along. But until then, I'll see you in the morning. Much love and good bloody night, my doggies. Ow! Oh. What the f is that sound, dude? I've just woken up to one of the weirdest sounds I've ever heard. It is 2:08 in the morning right now. There's this screeching sound coming from in here. I've got no idea what that sound was, man. What the f makes it sound like that? That was hectic. It was coming from up in here somewhere. This really, really strange, high-pitched sort of like, what was that sound, man? The whole entire body is covered in goosebumps right now. There's something that's not normal, dude. I literally woke up like a bloody... That's so strange, man. Ah! No! Stop it! No! Get off me! Ah!